Spring trends are already showing up, and I almost missed one of them in my own money piles slash death piles. Stay with me, because one of these I was this close to letting go. I told you I'm giving away things. Yeah, I almost let this one go. So, don't mind my nice colorful pants. I need to be comfortable today. Not feeling 100%. And you know, I always take notes and I always say it because I feel like I have to. So, as you know, I'm not out thrifting as much as I used to be. If you're someone who watches, if you're not, then welcome, and go back to the other videos and you'll hear my story. I've been going through what I already have because I have been reorganizing, decluttering, donating, trying to get thrifters in to come and look at what I have so that they can buy them and get them out of my house. Yeah, and I keep noticing something. I'm pulling the same types of pieces, and when I do go into the store, I see those same pieces again. That's when I know it's not random. And I do watch various different fashion shows. I don't really leave the volume on, but I have them on in the background so that I could see what the new trends are. And of course, I listen to different reports. So let's just get started. Here is trend number 1 for spring 2026. Polka dots. I love me some polka dots. This one I had sitting and I almost passed it. These are coming back. Not loud, just simple. What I'm noticing is these aren't the bold, oversized polka dots from the years gone by. They're more refined. I have a couple of things of my own that are polka dots that are more refined that I might have to bring out. They almost act like a neutral now. I know that sounds crazy, but I've heard that over and over. Something you can throw on with jeans, layer under a jacket, and it just works. And because people aren't expecting them right now, they're easy to overlook. I love me some polka dots. This one never really leaves, but right now it's showing up in a big way, and that's trench coats. And if you have any trench coats, now is the time. Lightweight, neutral, a little relaxed is what I'm seeing now on the real runways, not just runways, where they're showing what real people can wear for spring, even though the runways always mimic that, except in avant-garde, is that the name of it? Ways. Let me know if I said that right. And comment down below if you know any other trends that are going on right now, because I'm only giving you 5 today, but please share with others. So these are the pieces people grab when they want to look put together without trying too hard. I get that totally. And what's nice about these, they're everywhere in the thrift stores right now. And that is the truth. We have lots of them. And I see them everywhere, and I have 2 in my death pile. A lot of people pass them up because they feel too basic, but that's actually why they work. People are looking for a basic to bring together their outfit, to layer. And they go over everything, and they literally make an outfit feel finished. Trend number 3 for spring 2026, simple denim. And when I say that, denim is always around, but right now it's the simple pieces. And when I say that, what I mean is straight leg, light wash, easy. Oh, I love that. Not overstyled, just wearable. I'm seeing less of the super trendy cuts and more of that everyday denim that we used to wear when we were teenagers and maybe in our 20s. Yeah. I'm seeing less of the super trendy cuts and more of that everyday denim, as I said, the kind you can wear again and again without thinking about it. And those are the pieces people actually go back for, not the ones that are too specific. It's true. I know I have a few pairs of jeans. I looked over there because they're usually there for me to put on. And they are definitely jeans that I wear all the time because they're basic. The next trend for spring 2026. Trend number 4. Soft feminine details. You gotta love this. I've also been noticing something softer coming back. A little lace, a little flow. Oh, I miss that so. Nothing fancy, just pieces that feel light and easy. These are sneaking back in quietly, so keep a lookout for them. These aren't dressy pieces. They're more relaxed, everyday versions. I'm going to do my best to put pictures at the end or during. A lace trim, a soft blouse, something with a little movement. And they mix really well with denim, which is why you'll start seeing them more together. Trend number 5 for spring 2026. Pops of color. And then there's a little bit of color showing up again. Not head to toe, just a pop. Just a pop. Not fluorescent orange from head to toe. Neon yellow from head to toe. No, that's fine. But it's not what's in this spring. I'm not judging. A bright top, a scarf, something small. Just enough to wake everything up. What I do is I throw in red shoes. I just love throwing in red shoes. If everything else is neutral and will go around red. Sometimes I do baby blue boots. Oh, love it. But that wouldn't be the pop of color right now. They'd have to be bright. A little bit more bright. Maybe not. Anyway, what I'm noticing is people aren't going all in on color. They're just adding one piece. And that's something you'll find easily thrifting because those pieces tend to get overlooked. I don't overlook them. I can tell by my death pile. Yeah. I was going through my pile and I kept pulling the same types of things. And I thought, this is how trends actually show up. Not all at once, just quietly repeating. And if you're paying attention, you start to catch it early. So you don't have to chase what's trending. Sometimes you already picked it. And now when I go into the store, I'm not searching. I'm just confirming. I go into some of the real stores, not real stores, retail stores that aren't thrift stores to see what's out. And I also find all of these different things are in 93% of the stores I went into. That's just a guess, of course. So I'm just confirming by going into the stores that this is what's thrifting for spring. And I'm going with it. And it makes it a lot easier. So if you're ever a few months before, or a month before, 2 months before a season, you can look and see what's out already. Usually it's 3 months before. I hate to say it. But here's why I feel this matters. Thrifting can feel overwhelming sometimes, especially when you're new. And not only when you're new, even when you've been doing it 6 years. But when you start seeing patterns, it's like everything else. You have direction, right? Once you have a pattern, you have direction. It's like in real life, once you have a structure, you have direction. That's a pattern. So you stop guessing and you start choosing. And I think you start choosing right. And that's when it becomes more enjoyable, not stressful. For some of the people, it's stressful for. So if you've got things sitting in a death pile, aka money pile, take another look. You might already have what people are about to start looking for or are looking for already. So you're right on time. And that's a really good place to be. Get those online this week. Get your spring things online. Now, don't get me wrong, I've also found that you can put things up any time of the year and they still sell if they're in trend or if they're in style or if they're the aesthetic core for the season. But get them up now. You're better off. Anything you could, get that up now. And if you enjoy this kind of real life thrifting stories, not perfect, I'd love to have you here. Go ahead and subscribe because we're just figuring it out together. Yeah, so if this changed things for you and you see things a little different, if it helped, go ahead and subscribe because I'm going to keep sharing what's actually working, not just what sounds good. And we'll figure it out together.